Good evening. I don't know what happened. The video went off. As I was saying, thank you all for joining in again. I don't know, maybe it is internet connection. Today is a very important day. Yes, today is. I'm very happy for somebody. I'm happy for someone. I'm happy because this information is first-hand information, and it might change somebody's life. It might change your sister's life. It might change your cousin's life. I'm very glad to have the courage and the strength to bring out this information. Good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, my compatriot. I'm very glad that you people took time to join in to listen to this powerful information that is going to transform someone's life. It is going to transform your own life if you know you are looking for the fruit of the womb. Me, myself, I was in that journey like, let me say, 10 years back, because my son is today 10 years old. When I met my husband, that was 2006. I had so much difficulties to conceive. So after trying for 2 years, we decided to seek a specialist. I was supposed to speak in Pidgin, our native language, but because many people contacted me that are not from Cameroon, that is why I have decided to speak in English. So today we have altogether, I was given 5 different drugs. In these 5 drugs, 3 of them were over the counter. That means we don't need any prescription, and 2 of them were being prescribed. So today, since those 2 that were being prescribed, I cannot get them, but over the years, I have kept them like a souvenir, like a remembrance. Whenever I go to my closet, in that particular box, when my positive pregnancy test was, I kept both of these 2 tablets. These 2 tablets are prescribed hormones to help us to balance our hormone system, because they were very effective. These tablets, can you imagine? I've been keeping these 2 tablets, these 2 packets for more than 10 years now, because I have used it to help many people in private. I have used it to explain to many people in private. That is why I still have these 2. I cannot have the packages because these 2 were being prescribed. So we are going to start with the first one. What I can say, since these 2 are being prescribed, you can only meet your doctor in private and try to explain to him or to her why you badly need this tablet. This tablet, it is called progesterone. This tablet is called progesterone. What is progesterone? Normally, our female body produces progesterone that helps regulate our hormones so that we can become pregnant. Every woman has progesterone in her body, but because of circumstances, because of too much stress, because of many other things in life, there are times in life that there are times in a woman's cycle that the progesterone can either be high or be low. And when the progesterone is too high, you cannot get pregnant. And when the progesterone is too low, you cannot still get pregnant. So what is the main important role of progesterone in a female body? Progesterone is a female hormone that help the female to regulate the menstrual cycle, and to prepare the womb for a pregnancy. That is the main role of progesterone in a female. That is the main role of progesterone in a female body. Progesterone helps a woman to regulate her menstruation cycle and to prepare her womb and prepare her uterus for conception. So if your progesterone is too high or your progesterone is too low, there cannot be any pregnancy. So when I was looking for a child 10 years back, I went to see a doctor. After series of tests, they came out with the result that my progesterone was imbalanced. That is to say, there are months that it was either too high and there are months that it is too low. So the doctor prescribed this particular tablet. Is being prescribed. You can never have it over the counter. You have to see your doctor to prescribe it for you. It is called progesterone. And so why do we take this progesterone? During menstruation, when our progesterone is too high or is too low, it will cause that our menses, either there will be absence of menses, there will be irregular menses, and there will be no ovulation. Progesterone also help our body to produce these hormones for ovulation. If there is no progesterone or low progesterone in your body or too high progesterone in your body, you cannot ovulate, and without ovulation there is no pregnancy. So that is why the doctor prescribed progesterone. Progesterone, it comes out in a packet of 90 tablets. You can either take it by mouth or you can either insert it through the vagina. But for me, since my progesterone was very, very low, the doctor advised that I could insert it through the vagina. So when you are looking for pregnancy, if you know that you have been trying for long after you have made so many tests and you think that the doctor or your doctor has never spoken anything about progesterone, it is better now you inform your doctor and tell your doctor. Because me in particular, when I was in that journey, I had to read so many books, I had to do so many research, and I had to talk with my doctor. There are times that when he says something, I will say, no, I do not agree, because I have read this in this book, and this book say it is so and it is so. So that is why I'm bringing you this information. I am bringing you this very important information. If you know you are looking for a child and your doctor up to this moment, this particular progesterone was prescribed by a specialist. As I said in my last video, in Germany we have two types of gynecologists. We have gynecologists and specialized gynecologists. That means there are two different centers. A specialized gynecology is a normal gynecology who is going to refer you to them. That means after like a year or two that you have been with a normal gynecology and you are still not pregnant, no matter what they have done, they are going to refer you now to this specialist. So that those are specialists in reproductive problem. So when I went to see them and they make all the tests and they prescribe to me this tablet, this is progesterone. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have been looking for a child up to now and your doctor have not spoken anything to you concerning progesterone, and you are still not pregnant up to now, it is because either your progesterone is too high or your progesterone is too low. So to balance this progesterone, they are going to give you hormone therapy. So this progesterone is a hormonal therapy that is going to help you to balance your progesterone, because progesterone is a hormone in the female body. So This progesterone is going to help you in 3 ways. One, it is going to regulate your menses. That means that your menses will be regular. Every month you will be expecting to see your menses, because when your menses is irregular, that means when your menses keep up skipping, because there are months, like for me, there are months, or that there are years, in the space of a year, maybe I can menstruate 5-6 times. It means that the remaining 6 times it has skipped. That means maybe it can come January, February, it skip the month of March, and come in the month of April, skip May. That is what they say, irregular menses. Why is it so? It is because of the progesterone. Well, either it was too high at the time, or it is too low. So the progesterone, it is going to help to regulate your menses. It is going to help that your menses be very, very regular, and it is going to prepare your uterus for pregnancy. Because if you don't have sufficient progesterone in your body, your menses is going to give you too much problem, and pregnancy will be very, very difficult. So I will advise you, this is a first-hand information, because here in Germany, I don't know other part of the world, but here in Germany, when you are 38 years already, as from 35 years, there is no doctor that will help you. There is no information that a doctor will give you, because in Germany, according to their laws, when you are already 35 years, they consider it to be too old. So if you go to the hospital and tell the doctor, as from 36 years, that, oh, Mr. Doctor, I am 36 years old, I am looking for a child, I'm wanting to conceive, the doctor will tell you, oh, I am very sorry, you are already too old. According to the law, you are already too old, so I cannot help you. So this information that I am giving, it is a first-hand information, especially for those who are in Germany. You can look for a way, you can look for a doctor out of Germany that can prescribe for you progesterone, because I have many of my friends, they are going through difficulties to conceive, and at this point of time, because our laws in Germany, they cannot be helped. That is why this particular tablet, this progesterone, privately I have helped so many people. Privately I have given it to many people who I know some of them can come and testify that when I told them and they met their doctors, the results were positive in the space of 4 to 6 months. I have many people, it is not good to call names, that is not professional. So that is why I'm advising all of you, your sisters, your friends who are married and they are still looking for a child. This information is going to help them. They should see their doctor, and their doctor may prescribe it for them. It is a very simple tablet. It is just to regulate your cycle, because when your cycle is regular, there is a possibility that in a short period of time you can be pregnant. Because when your menses, like me, my menses were never regular. It skips, it skips, it skips. So after taking this tablet exactly 2 months, when I started taking, the next month from there on, my menses became so regular that I have never seen before. I've never experienced that before. So this is number one, what I was saying. Progesterone, it is going to help you. For those who are tuning in now, progesterone is going to help you to regulate your menses, to prepare your uterus for conception, and 3, increases your ovulation. So that is one of the tablet. Progesterone, or in Germany that time cost €50 in the packet. Then the second important thing that I came to show all of those who are looking for a child is this. This is over the counter. This is over the counter. That is why I have the packet, because I went and bought it so that I can show people it is over the counter. The doctor wrote this for me. when I was looking for a child. I know many people will ask her, what is that? What is that? This is iron. This particular one is iron. This packet, I bought this packet. I bought this packet. I bought this packet because I wanted to show you guys, because I wanted to help you guys. This is over the counter. This particular packet is 28 euro for this packet. What is inside? It is, this is what is inside. This is what is inside this packet. This one is going to help you because specialists have come to the conclusion that women with infertility problem, women with infertility problem, women will have very, very low iron supplement in their body. Very, very low iron supplement in their body. So, and it has been proven clinically, medically, that iron deficit increases up to 50% of infertility in women. That is why my doctor, when you go to the pharmacy, when you ask, there are many different types that they can give you, but this, among all of them, this is the strongest. Among all of them, this is the strongest iron supplement that is going to help increase your chance of ovulation, because they say when there is lack of iron in a female body, especially women in production age, when there is lack of iron, your ovulation will be very, very reduced. And apart from ovulation being reduced, there will be little or no ovulation. And thirdly, secondly, there will be very very immature egg. There will be very immature egg release. That means the egg will not be sufficient, will not be strong enough to produce anything. That is because the iron in the body is very, very low. So for those of you who are around here, Europe and America, I think you people will have this particular vitamin. This is a supplement. It is not prescribed. As I said, this is not prescribed. This is not prescribed. This is over the counter. So you can just go to the pharmacy and ask your doctor, ask the pharmacy to give you this particular iron supplement. As I said, there are many different iron supplements, but among all the iron supplement, the other one, they can cost like €5, €2.50 and things like that. So among all the iron supplement, this is the strongest among all of them. This in Germany, they call it ferrol-sanol. This is ferrol-sanol. So in our German pharmacy, this packet costs 28 euro. So it is going to help you so much to regulate, because the most important thing during pregnancy, the most important thing that can lead to pregnancy is the fact that you are not ovulating. It's the fact that you are not ovulating, because ovulation plays a very, very important role in the body. There cannot be any pregnancy without ovulation. So most of these tablets that I'm showing you guys today are tablets that are going to help you to increase your chances of ovulation. That is to say, whether you are not ovulating at all or whether you are ovulating very little, with this tablet, they are going to help you to increase your chances of becoming pregnant, because as experience has shown, as medically proven, ovulation is the key role to pregnancy. ovulation is the key role to pregnancy, and during pregnancy you should be very, very patient. It doesn't mean that you have to drink it today, tomorrow you become pregnant. And people have to understand that everybody is different, every system is different. I was lucky enough, but not that I can say I was lucky enough, because after I was referred by the gynecologist to this specialist, after I was referred from the gynecologist to this specialist that gave me this package, it took me just 2 months and I was pregnant. It took just 2 months. That is to say, the specialist, I was referred to them like in the month of February, I think, if I don't forget. I went there. They wrote all this medicine. There were 5 of them. There were 5 of them. They wrote all of them. 2 were prescribed. 3 of them were over the counter. So when I bought all these 5 different drugs and I was taking it as the doctor said, just 2 months later I was pregnant. That is to say, I'm trying to say you guys should be patient. Yes, it worked for me just 2 months. It can work for you even 1 month, and it can work for you even the next month. It can work for you for somebody else in the space of a year and things like that. So to become pregnant or seeking for a child need patience. We have to be patient, because patience you give you time for your body to relax, because when you are stressed up and things like that, pregnancy is very difficult. The third tablet that I'm going to introduce to you guys, it is called Magnesium Vera. I don't have the packet here, but I think Magnesium Vera, it is, oh, I'm sorry, I did not explain how you were going to take the iron. This iron tablet is taken once a day, either very early in the morning or very late in the evening. That is to say, you can take it like 6 o'clock in the morning. And this one, it is nice you drink it with orange zaft, orange juice. It is very effective when you drink. You can still drink it with water, but it is more effective. It is more effective when you drink it with orange juice. It is more effective when you drink it with orange juice. Then iron, that is not the only role iron play in a woman. Other women who are not looking for children, women who are still menstruating, iron too is very important for you. That is why you see I still have it, because I'm still using it. Because for those who are not looking for a child, during your menses, if you menstruate heavily, there are months that you will menstruate heavily and you realize that your eyes, they are turning, you want to stand up, you seem as if you are losing balance. It is because you have menstruated too much, and when you menstruate too much, your iron supply in your body will decrease. That will decrease the oxygen in your body. That is why you see there are months when you menstruate too much, you feel sometimes dizzy, you feel sometimes very tired, you feel sometimes lazy, especially after your menses. It is because the iron in your body has decreased, because you have removed them through your menses. That is why you see I still have the packet too, because from time to time I still use it. But for those who are looking, I am not using it like somebody that is looking for a child. For those of you who are looking for a child, you will drink iron for 3 straight months. You will take iron supplement for 3 straight months. That is, you will take it very early in the morning or late in the night, and you should not skip. Try to make that you should not skip. That is to say, if you program yourself that you are going to take it from January to March, that is 3 months, you should try as much as possible to remember, so that it will be more effective in your body. This is so that it will be more effective in your body, because iron is the iron is the vitamin that will help your body to produce egg that will transfer to your organ, especially to your uterus and to your womb. So it is very important for you to take iron. I am giving this information free of charge, especially for those in Germany, because there is no doctor that will tell you. Because if you are more than 35 years already in Germany, no doctor is going to tell you. No doctor is going to tell you all this information, because in Germany they consider you from 35 years that you are already too old and they cannot help you. But if you become pregnant on your own, they are going to help you as much as they can, so that you give birth to your child safely and cleanly. So that was the second vitamin. This one is over the counter, but the packet is 28 euro. This packet is 28 euro over the counter. You take it for 3 straight months. That is to say, you take it from January to March. You stop. This is going to water your womb, fertilize your womb, because now we are talking about having a child. I know how much it took me. I know the pain I went through when I was frustrated with all my gynecologists. They could not help me. But what I was surprised is why I have been going to the gynecologist for the past almost 2 years. They kept writing different tablets and things like that. Why they could not realize, or why they could not know that something like that was missing from my body. Because when I went to hi my compatriot Ayok, I'm happy you are in. Thanks for joining in. So I was like I was a little surprised that all those time I was going to see the gynecologist, none of them really took time, or that not that they did not take time. They did some tests, but none of them thought about this. All these like the progesterone hormones tablet, none of them wrote it to me. They were writing just normal tablet and things like that. I've been to them almost 2 years, because when I went to see one gynecologist. After a year I was not pregnant. I changed that gynecologist. I went to see another gynecologist. Still almost going to 9 months, no pregnancy. That is when it happened that I read from the internet that in Germany there's another higher level of gynecologists, and so it is me that spoke to the doctor. I told him that, oh, I don't know, I have been here for a year almost, and my last gynecologist too is almost a year, and up to now there is nothing. So is there no other doctor that you can send me to? Or the doctor said to me, oh yes, here we have another set of doctors that are more specialized than we do. That is why when he said, oh yes, it's true, we have here in Germany, and we have another set of gynecologists that are more specialized than we do, so I am going to refer you to them. I said, okay, that would be better, please do. Then he wrote the referring shine paper, because there's a referring shine that they are going to give you. That is when he wrote the referring paper, so that I should go to see this specialist. So when I went to see the specialist, we went again from the beginning. That is to say, they had to do again the same test. Now when they did the tests, and you imagine, after they did the test, they just wrote these 2 tablets, all of these tablets. This one is a vitamin, it's not a tablet, because you can buy it like that. They wrote this one and they wrote the other one. I took them just for 2 months and I was pregnant. after spending 2 years, spending 2 years to two different gynecologists. So this information that I'm giving is a first class information that is going to change somebody's life, that is going to change your sister's life, it is going to change your friend's life. So the third packet that was written for me was magnesium vera. All you guys know magnesium. Magnesium 2 is a very important vitamin. Magnesium 2, you can buy it over the counter like that. You don't need any prescription. It comes in a very blue packet, and it is written there vera, VERLA. That is what I use. That is what the doctor said I should use. Because when you go to the pharmacy, as you know, there are many different sort of the same medicine. That is to say, you can have magnesium, and you have magnesium from this company, that company, that company, that company. So that is when they say I should use that particular tablet. That particular tablet too in the box is 11.50 €. It is 11.50 €. You have to take it to every morning. Every morning you have to take it so that it will help you to why are you taking magnesium? All of this, as I said, they help in ovulation. That is the main goal. That is the main goal why we are taking all this tablet, is just to help you ovulate. Because as you said, you can never be pregnant if you don't ovulate. So whatever the case is, the ovulation is the main goal. That is why the doctor, they are inducing you to so many hormones, so that it can help you to balance your system and help you to ovulate. So that is why all this vitamin is just to help you, so that your body hormones will be in a normal level that can promote ovulation. As I said in my last video, and again I will go through it again now, that there are many people who do not know how to calculate their ovulation period, and that is why it is sometimes very difficult for you to get pregnant. Because if you don't know how to calculate, there are some confusion around ovulation, because there are times how your menses is pretending to come. Your menses will start, prepare as if you want to come today, but it will not come. Or maybe there will be a drop of blood today, then it skips today, and it doesn't come the next day, the second, but it starts flowing from the third. So some people will say, okay, since my menses started flowing but on the third, let me start from there to calculate my ovulation period. That is wrong. To calculate your ovulation period, you have to start from the first day the menses came. Whether it flowed that day or it did not flow, whether it just tripped and stopped, then start again, you still have to calculate it from the first day. That is originally from the first day the menses came in. That is to say, if your menses was on the first, you have to calculate 14 days. That is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So this is a normal cycle. That is 14 days. Normally ovulation takes place on the 14 days. But because of too much stress, there are months that the ovulation will come a little bit earlier, or the months that the ovulation will come late. So what do? You will say 14 days, you minus 2 days. That means you start to calculate your ovulation from the 10th day. Then 14 days, you will add 2 days. That means if it is the month that due to stress, due to many problems, that your menses, your ovulation has delayed, you will say to the 16th day. So that is how you can calculate your ovulation. That will give you a better look at your ovulation. That is to add 2 days plus and 2 days minus. That is to say, when your normal ovulation is on the 14 days, depending from the day that your menses came. Any day that your menses came, your ovulation should happen on the 14 days. But because of stress and other things, because there are many factors that affect ovulation, there are months that ovulation is being affected by weather, be affected by stress, be affected by sickness. So that is why you have to put 2 days in front and 2 days behind. That is to say, your ovulation is supposed to come on the 14th. Excuse. Your ovulation is supposed to come on the 14th. Then you minus 2 days. That means you will take it 2 days ahead. Instead of the 14, you have to start expecting your ovulation from the 10th day. That is to make your ovulation more effective. Because if you are waiting for your ovulation on the 14 days, there is a chance that it has come 2 days earlier. And there is a chance, it's a possibility that it has come 2 days late. So you cannot just speculate only on the 14 days. That is why you have to add -2 and +2. So that is how you calculate your ovulation. So during pregnancy, during seeking or searching for pregnancy or trying to conceive, ovulation play the most important role, because if like you menstruate from here to Cameroon, if there is no ovulation, there is no pregnancy. That is why it is very important you yourself in the house, you try to monitor your ovulation, try to see how you can balance it. There are many foods that can help you to increase your ovulation. But nowadays, instead of you to spend more time to go and cook and things like that, it is better you go to the pharmacy and ask for this. This is not prescribed. You can go to the pharmacy and ask, and you can go to the pharmacy and ask for magnesium. Magnesium too is very, very important. Magnesium is very important. My compatriot, please can you put that magnesium up, because I don't know where the packet is. My compatriot, can you please put the magnesium up? Thank you. Put the packet, please. So yeah, please, can you please put the packet? Let me see if I still have it from my phone. It is not there. I wanted to take it from my phone. No. I wanted to take it from my phone, but it seems as if it is not there. Can you please put on the packet for the magnesium, please? So why do we take magnesium? You will say, no, I don't need magnesium. No, you need magnesium. You really do need magnesium, because what I am giving you now is not somebody that told me. It is a specialist that I seek. It is a specialist that I seek that told me, that gave me all this information. I did not hear it from somebody else. I did not hear it through a third partner. I heard it directly from the doctor. So when I even became pregnant after 2 months, I did not even realize that I was pregnant, because I have been to this gynecologist for over a year, both of them. The first one, I was there for a year. The second one, I was there for a year. Then the second one did refer me to this other specialist. The specialist is here in Mönchengladbach. They call the place just behind my place in Neuweg. The specialist is there, and they are still there 10 years after, because my son is 10 years today. From time to time, I used to go there because I take so many friends that come to see me, because I have helped people in private, bringing them there, trying to explain things to them, making booking appointment for them. So from time to time, I used to go there, and from time to time, I still used to speak with that specialist, because I was really very grateful when the result after 2 months came out positive. So that is just I want to say to you today, that magnesium too is very, very important, because magnesium work together with the progesterone, so that the ovulation will be very high. The ovulation will be very high. Remember, after this tablet, I took it just 2 months. Even when I became pregnant, okay, I was talking about the pregnancy. When I become pregnant, 2 months later, I did not even realize that I was pregnant. I started feeling pain on my back. So I was complaining. I was always lying on the floor. I was saying that, where my back, my back, my back. So I was expecting my menses, so the menses did not come. So we went to see the specialist. When we reached there, we made the test was positive. The doctor was so surprised. He said, "Vas, just these 2 months?" I said, "Yes, just these 2 months." It is so, just to tell you that you have to be patient. Imagine 2 years has gone by, crying every day. Why is it not positive? Why is it taking so much time? Why is the doctors are not writing? Because whenever I went to this normal gynecologist, they always want to write something. So even this day that they wanted to write something to me, I refused. Why I refused is because I read, I googled, I searched, and I came to find out that there are other doctors. So when they wanted to write another medicine, I said, no, don't write another medicine. You can refer me to this specialist. They say, oh, yes, we are going to refer you. But what they, in this specialist, they don't receive single. You have to be with your partner. Whether you people are married or not married, they receive pair. That is the man and the woman. That is how they receive to this other specialist. So what I was talking about is about magnesium. Magnesium work together with progesterone. Magnesium work together with it. For those of you who can, if you like, you google it and you read it for yourself. Magnesium help to boost ovulation, and it works together with progesterone. That is why it is now that I'm 10 years after, or not even 10 years after, when I got pregnant, when everything has calmed down, everything has settled down. So I was trying to breathe again, because when many people came to me, because most of my friends, they knew that I was looking for a child, and they saw that it was positive. So many of them used to call to find out when they too were ready to conceive, and it was taking so long. Many of them took call to find out and was asking what happened, and so how, which word did I use, and things like that. I was very open to them. Because I knew it could change somebody's life. I knew the stress I went through. I knew how much I felt bad and things like that. That is why, can you imagine? 10 years after, I'm still having I'm still having this tooth packet. Why do you think I am keeping them? It is because when my friends, they came to see me, I will quickly remember what exactly I used, what exactly I took. That is why I am still keeping them. I am keeping it like a trophy, because these two, I can never have them without prescription. That is why I am keeping them in the box. Like a trophy, so that when somebody asks me, I will not be thinking, I think no, I don't want to think. I will keep them. Immediately you ask me, oh, Priska, Mama de Punes, what did you use that time? I will say, oh, this is what I use, but you have to talk with your doctor. You have to beg your doctor to write you these two. So I was talking about magnesium deficit. I was talking about magnesium deficit. Magnesium play a very important role in fertilization. Magnesium also help you to increase your ovulation. Magnesium help to increase your ovulation. Magnesium work with progesterone to balance your hormone so that it can prepare your body for pregnancy. Because remember, progesterone is the hormones that is responsible for regulation of your menses. It regulates your menses and it bring prepare your body for pregnancy, and it increases your ovulation. That is what progesterone do. So when the progesterone is low, when the progesterone has fallen because of one reason or another, now iron work with this progesterone to quickly bring back the progesterone hormones in your body to a normal level. Remember, if it is too high, you can never be pregnant, because when it is too high, it blocks the ovulation. When it is too high, it blocks the ovulation and it causes that your menses will skip. That is why there are months that you will see your body, your breast is full. Your breast is full. You start feel like as if you are pregnant. I don't know whether anybody has ever taken note, but there are times that you feel like that. You see your face, you go to the mirror and you say, oh, you seem as if today I'm pregnant. Look at my face, look at my breast, look at my chest, everywhere is full. That is progesterone. That month the progesterone was too high, and you will see that your breast is being tender. You are feeling tenderness in your breast. You think that, oh, thank God you are pregnant, and you feel so pregnant you can even start vomiting. That is not that is progesterone. It means that month the progesterone was extreme high. That causes you to feel this pregnancy way. Then you see that after sometimes like 1 month, like a week like that, you see your body will start from itself coming down, and you will surprise the next month you will begin to menstruate again. So that is how progesterone play in the body. Progesterone, it is because what happened, why is it that your progesterone in the first place is too high? It is because of excess stress. That is why it is advisable when you are looking for a child, you should try as much as possible to avoid stress, because when you stress too much, automatically it's going to take the progesterone to a higher level and causing you to feel that you are pregnant, whereas you are not pregnant. So you have to take magnesium. You have to take magnesium with orange zaf too. All the tablets, they work very effective with orange juice. When you go to supermarket, they are cheap orange zaf, like from Aldi. They have a very nice orange zaf. You don't it doesn't have so much sugar. It is I think €1 or so from Aldi. You just buy it and keep it in the fridge. Every morning, very early in the morning, you start first with the vitamin, because they are vitamins. They are vitamin supply, so you can just eat, you can just take them like that without taking any food. So very early in the morning, you can take your one iron tablet. You take your one magnesium tablet, you drink your orange stuff. Then later in the day, you can drink your progesterone. I hope that this message or this information is helpful to you. Anybody that have any question, you can write me. I will still explain it to you. You can text me. I am very open. I am very simple. I know it is a very difficult journey, but I am so happy today because finally I would have said this like let me say like many years back when my friends, they were coming to ask me and things like that. I would have said it that time, but I was a little bit I don't know, I was not feeling comfortable to just come and explain it to everybody. So this information I brought to you is to help you that you have been looking for a child. If you are not looking for a child, maybe your sister, your friend, your cousin is looking for a child. I hope that this information will be helpful to you. If you have anything, any doubt anywhere about the tablet, you can text me, you can write me, I will explain it to you. I wish you all the best of luck. In this journey, you have to be patient. I thank all of you for tuning in. I thank you so much for listening. I just want to wish you people all a good night, and I pray that your prayers will be answered as quick as possible as mine. So thank you all and have a very nice evening. Cheers, au revoir. This is Mama de Bundes. I love you all. Je vous aime and